Oh, yes, y'all. Happy Memorial Day to all, man. This is going to come out the week of Memorial Day. I am Mr. Know-It-All, and this is episode 181 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. Me and Kellie Q are back off my hiatus. Sorry that I missed the whole month. We're going to catch up. It's a whole lot of catch up. It's Memorial Day, so it's going to be a whole lot of catch up. Yeah, man. So we'll see you in a few seconds. Get with us. Episode 181 is coming at you right about
I said no more goody two shoes, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Fuck you too, it's likewise. This is what they left me in when they ain't choose the right side. Red inside my sight lines, feeling this in my mind. Venomous synonyms, nigga, I become a python. Cause y'all really push me to the edge. Ain't no more rebuilding once it's fire on the bridge. Keep an eye out when trying to feed a dog who ain't been fed. Cause after you feed them, they might use the strength to bite your hand. It's crazy, I know. Thinking how could they do it? Play with negatives, way too long and they show improving that. So no more goody two shoes, no more Mr. Nice.
This is the part of the show where we start.
Because we've been down here for 40.
I know, talking all the shit, spilling all the tea.
Catching all the way up.
Yeah, I totally forgot about. Shout out to Hype. Shout out to Taya. I totally forgot about the Reconnaissance podcast. It was a live show that we're supposed to do today. Not do today, but go to see today as Reconnaissance for. Hey, y'all, quick announcement, man. August 4th. August 4th in South Philly.
8-4.
You want to see some live podcasting? I want y'all to check us out at 2245 Manton Street in Philadelphia, PA. We doing a podcast link live show. It's going to be me. My man Hype actually did an episode of his podcast. I'm going to have him up here one day. We actually met at PodCon. Taya's going to be the showrunner. Of course, she's going to insert herself somewhere. You know what I mean? Pause. You know what I mean? One way or another. You know what I mean? It's going to be vendors available. It's going to be food. It's going to be drink. Drink. The doors open up at 2:30. The show is from 3 to 5:30. And tickets are online. I'm going to post. As a matter of fact, we already posted them up online, but I'm going to start posting more. You scan the QR code. It'll take you over to Eventbrite. Tickets are $20. You get them online, because if you don't, we charging $25 at the door. It's going to be a vibe. It's going to be VIP tables available. Just contact us. Let us know what you need and whatnot. We're going to set it up for you. It's going to be a wave, man. This is the first live show that I am a part of. Loving this little link that's going on. So it's going to be a good look. More details are going to come soon. So, yeah, get with us or whatnot. That's definitely going to be fun. You know what I mean? Because, I don't know. It's just going to be fun, man. Shit.
Yeah, sounds awesome.
I don't know. It's something to do. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it.
I am looking forward to it.
Oh, man.
I mean, I just heard about it.
Yeah, I know. You just heard about it. I just put you onto it. You know what I mean? It's been something behind.
Oh, yeah, that I meant to tell you.
Yeah. By the way, you know what I'm saying?
I need you here on August.
Yeah. I need you to come through on here because this is very, very important.
Yes.
Yeah, we are back.
I'll be there.
And we missed a whole lot of shit. So I'm going to start with a song to get the vibe going. We're going to jump into everything we need to jump into.
Hi.
What's up?
How you doing?
Without further ado, man. This is holy shit. Let me just welcome myself, man. Welcome back to the Mr. Know-It-All podcast, the place for all of
Your fuckery.
No. I want to give it to the world in a specific type of way. I want to let y'all know this is a place of enlightenment. This is a place of education and understanding. And last but not least, it definitely is a place of fuckery. Give it up to me. I am Mr. Know-It-All, your favorite podcaster's favorite podcaster, even if you didn't know that he podcasted. And, as always, podcasting and multimedia's lovable smart ass. Give it up for me again. To my left, with a strange device in her hand, she about to catch fire, is the Qster, Q-Dog,
Hugh Hefner.
Q Diamond Phillips, Kellie, Le Q. Get with us on
Stop,
IG at
don't
Mr.
stop.
Know It All Podcast. What the hell? I don't even remember. I forgot how to podcast. Get with us on IG at Mr. underscore know underscore Mr. underscore Know It All underscore pod. The Facebook fan page, the Mr. Know It All Podcast fan page, Mr. Know It All Podcast on TikTok. And please, as always, send all of that fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to an account that nobody ever pays the fuck attention to. That's Mr. Know It All Pod at gmail.com. That's Mr. Know It All Pod at gmail.com. You know what I mean? Stop sending me shit in the inbox and fucking send it to the email. I don't understand. People just anti-email now, man. You know. But like I said before at the top, remember August 4th is coming up. Sunday, August 4th. The live podcast link.
Down South Philly.
I'll be posting some shit about it in the
Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere in this, that, and the third. So, without further ado, we haven't been here in a while. It's Memorial Day weekend.
It is
You ain't even got to reach in the cat. You know where all this shit is kept on Memorial Day weekend? Right on the fucking dining room table or the kitchen table or whatnot.
Yeah.
All the condiments, everything from relish to mayonnaise, because everybody about to use it. But we using that ketchup. Kellie Q.
It's a work phone.
That you really wanted to explain it.
Yeah, it's a work phone.
So Kellie Q pops out with a nice, let me see it. Oh, that has a nerve. Is this the,
12.
it pops up with a nice iPhone 12. And I'm thinking, this is Queen Android right here. Like you are queen of the Androids. Like there is nobody that has been more diehard Android than Kellie Q over forever.
Yeah.
You got old phones with old secrets in it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got
That phone.
a side porn phone. Like it's that serious. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, you just do it on your regular phone?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy, kind of crazy. Crazy, wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do like secret pages, so it doesn't save.
What the hell does that mean? Oh, your porn shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why you worried about somebody seeing your porn on your phone? It's your phone.
Okay. Just in case.
Oh man! But what's happening before we dive into this, into everything? I'm gonna skim over everything very, very fast because I ain't got the motherfucking time. We've been going for over a month. I do not have the time to tell you all the shit that we missed. Like I really don't.
Just talk about what we missed last week.
I know. Like I'm gonna skim over that shit real quick and then
Yeah.
what's been going on?
Got a new job.
Oh,
So I haven't been here since I started the new job. So that's definitely, I just finished week 3
how's that going?
and I love it.
You love it?
And I have my own office with a door that closes. Everyone who has ever had an office
Right.
understands the door that closes.
Is it run much more efficiently? Everything?
Yes, there is structure.
Structure.
There is structure.
Gotta love
I signed 2
structure.
contracts last week.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Business is
Can
business.
y'all work on getting the gun show back there? Or is it just too much with the casino and all that shit?
I don't know. I know that we're working on an auto show. Not the auto show, but
right.
a
An
auto show.
Yeah.
Like a smaller version.
Because the gun show, I don't feel like driving all the way to Oaks to go to the gun show no more. I used to love it at Valley Forge. That was my spot before Oaks became a thing. You know what I mean? And we started building
Yeah.
up there. So that's what's up though.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. Oh shit. You got that type of power? Damn. I just figured out
Well, no,
something.
I mean, I'll
Yeah.
ask around because
Mm-hmm.
I do the groups that are like 50 and under, and then my partner does like 50 and above. So she does the groups that would be in our largest space, the event center. So
Oh shit.
that would be one that she would work on. So I could just ask,
So I'll put it out in the air then, and when I Mr. Know It All Podcast live
Manifest.
show coming sometime soon
Manifest.
at Kellie Q's job. Won't tell y'all exactly where it's at because you niggas, you don't need to know all
No,
that shit.
y'all
You know what I
need
mean?
to know all that.
You don't need to know all that
Just
shit.
know that I have a new job and I'm happy.
I hear that.
It has structure.
I hear that. Nice little drive though, ain't it?
No, not really.
It's not that bad. Yeah,
Yeah, like from where I'm at, like if I was coming from
here.
where I used to live at,
Oh yeah.
oh my God, that'd be like an hour and 15 minutes.
It's a fucking nightmare. But
So
you,
where,
yeah,
where I'm currently living,
you hit traffic in the morning.
good, not really.
Hmm.
Like I do hit traffic, but it's flowing.
Mm-hmm.
So I hit
Yeah.
but Montgomery
Okay.
Gulf, and,
Right.
and Gulf takes me like straight there.
Yeah, because that's after the traffic. Once you get on that exit, off that exit, because you get all stupid by City Line. But that's a whole
Oh, yeah,
another topic.
I'm not. I don't go near City Line at all. I cross it.
Gangster, 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 gangster.
I do Lancaster.
Main line.
Mm,
So,
mm.
I'm a little glittery today. Coming off vacation. All right. So, full disclosure. Uh, I took some time off
Hey,
because a nigga needed some time off. I love y'all dearly. But
but
I need some,
sometimes you got to worry about Mr. Noah.
oh my gosh. So I took a vacation and I am Mr. Falls on vacation now. We'll talk about that in a minute.
What the hell?
Yeah. I'm the nigga that falls now on vacation. I don't want to be that guy. Um, I looked up at some of the old episodes. I'm trying to work the camera angles of the last few episodes, and I am looking fat all around the regular areas, and it's ridiculous. So, and I'm back in the gym now. I'm working on some things. I'm eating better, and I have to because I didn't like the way I looked. And if I'm going to be presenting myself in front of you guys, it has to be something that is doable and seeable. And you know what I mean. As you can see, I'm reconfigure some things down here, just looking a little different, trying to get the lighting right. But yeah, and then my other personal issues are none of your fucking business. But they're my issues. And life gonna be lifing and shit's gonna be what it's going to be. And we're all going to go through things or whatnot. But sometimes it's just good to take time off. I promise you that I will never take this much time off again because it's a nice little stretch. You know what I mean? This is like normally what we would take for like the Christmas break. You know what I mean? And even this year, the Christmas break, we didn't take this long. We kind of like took 2 weeks and dove right back in after Christmas break and whatnot. But I do,
Like we came back after the New Year.
yes, and I do really. But me personally, I appreciate just having a little time off. But thank y'all for sticking with me. Hopefully y'all ain't going nowhere because I ain't going nowhere, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. All right.
I'm upside down.
Huh? I don't know if you upside. Are you? Oh shit! Why is the camera having a connection?
See?
Yeah, that's weird. I wonder. I hope it doesn't do that. Now it makes me feel like I have to go. Should I go adjust it?
I don't know, but I just happened to look and I'm
Like. Oh boy, it's always something. It's always something.
no, I'm fixed.
Oh, now you fixed.
Yeah.
Kelly was upside down in our camera view for a minute, but now she's no longer upside down.
I'm still upside down.
That's crazy. Yeah, but we all are. That's all right. Quick, let's run through, and then we'll get to recent shit. First, when we left, the battle had just begun, and then
because J. Cole apologized.
Oh my God, that was the last.
J. Cole apologized, but looking at it now,
you see why?
You understand. Dude was like this. No, I know Kendrick.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna leave that alone. My bad.
So what we did was Ty and I actually had a live event we had a live IG look during the entirety of the quality rounds of the battle.
Right.
And because I just so happened to
just like
it just got crazy, right? So after
here goes another one.
Euphoria drops probably like a day after we recorded the last time, or like 2 days or something. So Euphoria, I'm like, shit. All right, we're gonna have to get into Euphoria. Then all of a sudden, Euphoria drops. We're waiting on Drake's response, and then Drake doesn't come back. Euphoria sits for like a week, and then all of a sudden we get 616 in LA on a Friday morning, and I'm like, fuck now, man. I'm getting ready to go on vacation.
It's like the equivalency of
yeah. He started throwing grenades.
He's just like popping them out.
He started going crazy, and then all of a sudden,
like he had them all recorded. He had them. He had them all holstered and ready.
So we're engaged now. Now the battle was on. We're engaged in full on. Well, not really.
No, it's it's a one
Kendrick.
sided battle
Yeah,
right this
Kendrick
second.
is throwing haymakers and punching Drake in the face. So now I'm like, okay,
We can't even catch up.
we're waiting on a response. So this very day, and y'all all know this, but I'm just telling you where I was when this shit happened. I'm driving around and I get a ping. Matter of fact, I'm picking up my son from college, picking up Don from college. So damn, this was top of the month. Jesus Christ.
So,
So I'm
look, if I've been at my job for 3 weeks
Mm-hmm.
and we haven't recorded since before
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's been a minute.
So I'm picking him up, and I'm going crazy for the 616. I'm like, yeah, this is a wave. And then that night, 12 o'clock, we get Family Matters. And I'm like, okay, so Drake is fighting back. Fight back, Drake. So I listened to Drake Family Matters. Taya sends it to me at 12 midnight. And I'm like, oh shit. Okay, Drake is, I say, and I make a short video about it right when it happens in my car. And then as soon as I click off, I start looking at DJ Academic's page, his live stream on YouTube, and I hear Kendrick's voice. I'm like, why the fuck am I hearing Kendrick's voice? And then I hear, Dear Adonis. I go click on it, and then no, right after that, Taya sends it to me. Then I click it, and it said, Dear Adonis. I'm like, the fuck,
Take it to the
oh
baby.
my god. And I'm tripping like everybody else is tripping
Right.
on this whole thing. That song needs to go up in the Hall of Fame of a situation that, to me, that ends battles. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck if the shit's true or not. The creativity part of it, it was more about questioning you being a good person than it was about if you had an additional child. Give a fuck if you got babies all over the world.
Right.
At the end of the day, the things that hit hard was him talking to your parents about how much of a fucked up person that they raised. That's some bad Joe right there, man. Like that was bad. And then when he did that, it was like he's totally stepped on. Whenever you drop at 12, 14, or whatever time it is, and they dropped it at midnight, and your shit steps on they shit, and your shit is so crazy with so much scandal, whether it was true or not, it becomes a thing, and everybody is like, what the fuck
Right.
is happening right now? And Meet the Grams just took on a life of its own, and then he decides, was this the next day or 2 days later?
It seemed like it was every 2 days.
I think it was the next day. I think it was either Sunday or Saturday or Sunday. He just puts like the nail in the coffin and drops Not Like Us. And
And Not Like Us is fire.
I just like, dog. Yes, I listened to the final Drake Joan, The Heart, Part 6. I really don't give a fuck. Because it was a white flag waiver. It was one of those situations that I said, okay, cool. Drake seems like he's had enough of doing this. Whatever venom he's spewing, it falls on deaf ears because now you
'Cause
got it.
After Not Like Us,
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing you can say to that.
Yeah. After Meet the Grams, it wasn't nothing you could
First,
say, bro.
first of all,
Because you got to spend the whole time recovering and actually telling people, I don't really have a daughter. I don't have a daughter that nobody knows about. Find her and I'll work for you. Dog, at the end of the day, you supposed to rap, not go off of what
Not
everybody. Yeah,
correspond.
you're trying to you correspond and you're responding to exactly what he says because it hit hard. The reason why,
I'm just saying, just the fucking instrumental.
that shit was
To
that's some scary ass.
Not
shit.
Like Us.
No, not like I thought you was talking about
Could just kill
Meet the
you.
Grams. Meet the
Look,
Grams was some boogeyman
It
shit.
could just end it right there. Just
that's-
the music by itself.
You know what the funny
But-
thing about not Like Us is? Not Like Us is the most growable song that I've ever seen like organically drop.
Mm.
And we know what it was supposed to be as a diss track, and it wasn't as intricate as Meet the Grams, but what it did was it brought a bop back. When I first heard it, I said, oh, this is funky. But it wasn't like a kill shot track. But Drake was already dead. So therefore,
Yeah.
so when
He was
listen-
already laying in the water like.
when Taya sent it to me, she was like, this not it. I don't dig this. And then I listened to it 6 times and I said, oh,
No, I dig
No,
that.
I dig this shit. This is very, very different. And yeah, to me, this is the way. I'm glad that things, went the way that they went. I'm a little upset that uh um it got a little violent. Somebody got stupid and shot one of Drake's bodyguards.
Yeah.
But my thing
That
is,
was yeah, that was just dumb.
I think that this is, and all of the speculation of what we've heard about Warner Music Group, or who is it? Is it No, Universal Music Group, asking Kendrick to take it down and apologize, and he like, fuck y'all, suck my dick. Like, he's
No.
like, I'm not doing none of that shit. So all of this on the back end is going to curtail.
He's like this. I'm sorry. I won't be apologizing.
I don't want to have the deep dive of does Drake come back, because
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna keep it bean. I really don't give a shit. Like,
Yeah,
and
no.
I love Drake's music. I think Drake does. I just don't listen. Keep it music, because the problem is that
Anybody
when
go check on Scott?
oh wow, that was crazy.
How
Yeah.
Scott Vibe feel about?
No, Scott Vibe is back making music and whatnot. He's doing his thing.
But you know how he feel about Drake.
That's
so,
his man. But I'm pretty sure he would say that Drake lost that too. I mean, people just cape for you cape for who you cape for or whatnot.
Yeah.
20 versus 1. It wasn't 20 versus 1. Because even if it was 20 versus 1, only one nigga killed him. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, listen, I don't want to be that guy, and I wish we could have had all these discussions during the time period it was, but the aftermath is saying what the aftermath is saying. What I would love to is to hear Kendrick on a more regular basis. I would love for Kendrick to step outside of his box and do a little bit more shit dedicated to West Coast, style music, that that mustard beat and show all that shit. He can make some bops, he can make some jams, and still get in his introspective bag. What I mean? I enjoy all this shit. Like I enjoy when the lyrical rappers can step out and do some, I'm seeing some dancey shit too. So shout out to all involved. I'm glad it went well. Hip hop needed this. Look, you even got Kelly Q listening to it. Ain't that some shit? You know what I'm saying? Then catching up. Who died? I don't know who died. Anybody die? Besides Diddy's career? So I guess we could just skip
That was blown up.
skip all the way up to the shit that matters. Diddy was wilding. The tapes came out. Somebody kept the files from fucking 8 years ago where he was whooping Cassie's ass at a hotel. This nigga
She
ran.
tried to do the Tina Turner.
Yo, that shit was crazy. That shit was nuts.
As soon as I saw her run out the hotel, I was like, she tried to do Tina Turner.
And I hate to
But
talk
that
about.
damn elevator didn't come in time.
We've had a conversation about domestic violence before. We've had quite a few of them.
Yeah.
To me, this situation is just this is different, and I think it's different because of the simple fact that if you know,
It's different because of who's involved. First of all,
But you know what the funny thing is, that I think that, and not even to keep letting it back to Kendrick, I think the writing be on the wall with a lot of this shit. There is not a person that has not, especially the age we live in now, has not proved their assholism in some way, shape, or form.
right?
Diddy always been a dickhead. Always been an asshole. He's always been mad, unreasonable in certain areas, and I guess it's how you become a quick hit, big time businessman and worth $1 billion. But everybody got a skeleton in the closet. It's just the fact that his shit loom a little bit more to the top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And prayers to Cassie and all of those involved in him.
Because of course, I mean, first of all, now you got to relive it all over again. This also makes sense as to why the settlement happened a day later.
That's what I was thinking too. So you took the words right out of my mouth. That's because because the settlement
The
happened.
lawsuit
quick
was
as
filed
shit.
on Monday. It was settled on Tuesday.
Because he know, like nigga, you
Right.
know, you know.
And that was the thing. Everybody was like this. Whatever she said had to be factual
Right.
and proof.
Yes.
Had to have proof when she went in.
Who kept the files?
Who kept the files?
Like, so this is what I'm gonna say about this, right? All of you rich and famous motherfuckers need to start toting a fine line into what you put out there. Because at the end of the day, if you stand with or stand against, my thing is that I would kind of keep that shit off the internet. Don't say, because if Diddy got tapes of you niggas wilding out, I'm trying to tell you, and these shit start hitting the internet, because I think this ain't over. It's a whirlwind of fuckery coming.
And I want to say, because of this,
Yeah.
anything else prior to this,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be reinvestigated.
I agree with that. I don't think that anything, you got a statute of limitations.
I really want to say
on specific things.
They're going to look into what's the girl name? Porter.
Kim Porter's death. I've heard of them saying that. I've heard of them saying like we're going to, you know what I mean, reinvestigate. This is my thing. I don't think that Diddy had anything to do with Kim Porter's death.
Mm-hmm. But
what
because of this, in anything troubling
and that's
that
the thing
he could have been associated with,
right,
is now going to be investigated.
When you are a monster, people are going to look at you as doing monster shit.
They're going to look in the
every giant footprint in the middle of a fucking city. They're going to ask Godzilla if he did it, even if Godzilla's not around. Well, Godzilla was in Tokyo, nigga. Who's left this big ass footprint in New York? They're going to ask you. They're going to try to figure it out. Oh, absolutely, because you just seem like the mark. No, man, you got it. Like, yo, man. Here's the thing. It's so hard to be a good person. It is very hard to be a good person because the world is surrounded by fuckery and evil and
people try to bring the worst out of you.
Oh, absolutely. And it's so easy to get the worst out of a motherfucker. Oh, my God, it's so easy to get the worst out of a motherfucker. People shoot people in traffic every day. I'm pretty sure that person was just trying to get to work, or they were trying to, you know what I'm saying, go see a little chick or something like that. Like, you know what I always think? Think about the person that was doing some shit that they wasn't supposed to be doing and then got caught, but it didn't hurt nobody but a specific person. Think about a nigga that's driving to go to see a side bitch and get into an accident, and then that nigga that get in the accident with, he get out, they start fighting, he shoot the nigga. So now your sins is tenfold. You driving to go see your side chicks, you cheating. You know what I'm saying? You start
you in an area probably that you shouldn't be in.
You raging, and then you end up shooting somebody or whatnot. The shit. Oh, man, bullshit just compiles on top of compiles. Like, it's just a lot, man. It's just a lot. Prayers to everybody in that situation involved. Me, personally, I just, like, I ain't nobody judge. You know what I'm saying?
Misa, Justin's mother, she alluded to some stuff. She said, she sends all her support to Cassie, and she kind of alludes to understanding.
If you let me tell you something. If you on videotape smacking the chick, it ain't the first time you smack the chick. So, but this is what we talk about all the time. We talk about everybody keeping their hands to themselves, because now it's going to be like I don't, I vehemently stand against all of this shit. Don't touch nobody, because the problem is that everybody is going to have their own leg to stand on. There's so many people out here that have been put in the limelight for indiscretions of what they've done with the opposite sex. Look, men, you behind the gun, bro. Don't fight that shit. You can't fight it. You can't fight it. When a man puts his hands on a woman, it's always going to be deemed 10 times worse. Amber Heard was fucking Johnny Depp up. She got blackballed now. She's no longer really doing. Did you see Aquaman 2? Her ass was like doing cameos. They was trying to get her ass out of there. So, and she was the mother of the baby. Like, this shit was crazy. But
the wife of Aquaman.
Wife of Aquaman, who's supposed to be one of the main characters. They had her ass in like 6 scenes.
Yeah.
Like, really, there's not a lot that you can do.
Junior.
When people stand. Yeah, I know. They kidnapped the baby and everything, and they ain't really show her emotions that much. I'm like, this is kind of crazy. The mom would have went nuts. They cut her ass out. She was erased.
They put more of what's the name in it? Aquaman's mama.
Yeah, and his brother. That was weird. But, you know what I mean? The whole thing, but.
My man.
You like him too? Yeah. That's wild. That's a dude from Insidious. And from, not Insidious,
no, Insidious.
The Conjuring too.
Both of them.
Yep.
Both of them.
Yeah, Insidious and The Conjuring, yep. Yeah, but, like, I don't know, man. Like, it's just the worst thing in the world.
Look.
I hate this, like, because I hate to bring it up or whatnot. It's just everybody keep their fucking hands to themselves or whatnot. I'm not, like I said, I don't have a heaven or hell to send anybody to.
Women, don't hit men. Men, don't hit women.
Yeah, just
Like if I take nothing from my mother, if I take no other lesson in life from my mother,
right,
the one thing she said
right.
is that if you put your hands on a man,
Mm-hmm.
be prepared for him to put his hands on you.
And men,
Be prepared to fight like a man.
if you put your hands on women, my nigga, you will never live it down. It will reverberate forever.
Mm-hmm.
It will it will be brought up in goofy ass topics because here's the thing: you could be winning if you got a discretion like that on your jacket. You could be winning an argument and be all the way in the right, and a motherfucker would use that as a defense mechanism against you. They're gonna weaponize the shit that you did. If it was 20 years ago,
you still did.
I don't know if Ike still beat bitches, but Ike was a woman beater to the day he died. I don't know if OJ still killed motherfuckers, but he was a murderer till the day he died. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's not funny. I'm just saying. Like,
I can't look at you.
like OJ was always gonna be OJ. What Chris Rock called him? He said they might as well call it, if he drove a bus, they would call him Orenthal, the bus driving murderer. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga, we knew OJ for two reasons. And the first one wasn't football. You know what I'm saying? Like, the first one was not football. You talking about what? OJ won the Heisman. OJ was one of the first crossover athletes in black culture.
He was one of the first spokesmen for a company.
He
like
fathered
sports.
a Kardashian daughter.
Neither confirmed, denied. Neither confirmed.
Like, but the only thing that we know is that
he was at Hertz. He was the Hertz person. So he'd be running through the airport, jumping over stuff. Why do I remember this shit?
I know that shit was like a 74. That was an old ass commercial.
Born in 74.
That was like a Technicolor.
But
that was like a Technicolor commercial, huh?
He was their spokesman for a while.
Yeah, I remember,
like the early 80s.
Yeah.
So,
and Hertz don't even do commercials no more. No, I don't know.
None of them do commercials anymore.
I know. Come pick this fucking car up,
you
nigga.
Know where the car dealership is. You know we right outside there.
I know. Come pick this shit up, nigga. You need a car. Fuck as we talk about. Ain't no commercials. But that's what I'm saying. You can't live it down. Yeah. You can't live it down. R. Kelly is going to forever be pissing on bitches. He in jail with all men. And we remember him now for pissing on women.
I wanna piss on you.
Piss, piss, piss. Drip, drip, drip. Like honestly.
Remix. This is the remix. I hate Dave Chappelle.
Honestly, you if you in a limelight, that's the reason why I say don't be so quick to ridicule. Cause I'm telling you, yo.
Point a finger. It's 10 fingers pointing back at you.
I'm telling you, if we find out that one of you rich political niggas was at Diddy party getting diddled, nigga, you won't live that down.
Have you ever been swallowed?
I just hope exactly. Come on, bro. That's fucking TD Jakes. And when TD Jakes die, if it's an ignorant nigga carving the shit on his tombstone,
the ground
swallowed him up. Yo, don't do that. I can't do. No, don't do that. No, that's a wait a minute. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing this. The grave has swallowed him up. That's what I'm saying. Think about this shit. The way that the internet is and whatnot. TD Jakes.
I just want to say.
Can never ever have a fucking peaceful existence again.
Ever.
Because now he's swallowed. Have you ever been swallowed? You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. Go ahead.
I'm just grateful.
Mm-hmm.
That during my party years,
mm-hmm.
there's no video of that.
I know. There's only about 27 niggas that know who you was then.
Yeah. I have one video.
Mm-hmm.
It's prom night.
Oh shit!
I wasn't doing anything crazy. My girlfriend was recording, but I forgot that other people might see this recording, and I was just like,
right,
class of '94 bitches, and I was just cussing. That's it. But I mean,
class of '94. You graduated in 1994. Why does it seem like
from high school? From high school.
But why does it seem like the time gets slower? You graduated from high school 30 years ago, yo.
30 years ago?
Holy fucking
What's
shit.
this, May?
Yes.
30 years ago, May.
Oh, my God. Are you fucking kidding me? It just seems like the time just stretches longer every time that we talk about it or whatnot.
But the crazy thing, yes, it's 30 years, but it just seems like yesterday. Like, for me, It seems like yesterday.
Everything seems like
But
yesterday. Life goes
I'm
too fast.
also, like I told you, I went to a 50th birthday party.
Right.
That's from somebody I went to high school with.
Mm-hmm.
My 2 best friends were at the party with me, who I went to high school with. Like, I'm still close with a lot of people that I dealt with in high school. So for me, sometimes it just seems like yesterday because we haven't missed a day since we met in
Right.
1990.
I think, goddamn, yo, come on, son, come on. Like, all right, we got to get like industry ages or some shit like that because this shit is getting wild.
No,
Because we were like in the depths of like the 1900s, like that shit.
I cannot.
Like now we start
I
talking.
felt kind of old the other day. One of my coworkers, he's one of our sales coordinators,
Mm-hmm.
and so he said what year he was born. And I was just like this. Oh, I know what I was doing. So his
Damn.
birthday was April 1990, and I was like, oh, I know exactly what I was doing. He's like, what? I was like ending 8th grade.
Niggas that was born. And wait a minute though, because I'm. This is what I want, and this is what I want to give credit to Time. Thank you, Father Time, for bringing all things to light. Because niggas that was born in 1990, nigga, you ain't that young no more. So now we
No.
start talking about if you was born in 1990, my nigga, I start to look at you like, hey, nigga, I'm only 7 years older than you, nigga. You better watch that shit right there. 1990, nigga, they ain't lighting the ass, but but the problem that happened with these motherfucking Gen Zers is they feel as if that they're so far removed from millennials and
Yeah.
Generation X. They feel like that they're massively
That's
removed.
why Gen X is fucking up TikTok.
Gen
right
Alpha's
now.
fucking cooked. Gen Alpha's cooked.
Yeah.
I seen a little girl get on the thing the other day. Did you see it? It was a meme. It was a reel.
Mm-hmm.
And she got up there. She was graduating her little kindergarten class.
She
and
said she wanted to be pregnant.
Yes. Come on, bro.
I think she wanted to be president.
No, she said
She want to be president.
I want to be pregnant.
President.
She said I want to be pregnant.
President.
All right. Never mind. Let's keep moving.
Mm-hmm. What you want?
All right, so Billboard came. No, not yet.
Oh.
Billboard came out with a top 100 songs. We're not going to even talk about this or whatnot. I just want to talk about number one. Not number one, not top 1 songs. I'm sorry. Apple came out with a top 100 albums ever. Does Miseducation, Lauryn Hill deserve to be number 1?
No. First of all, over Songs in the Key of Life?
Songs of Key of Life, I think, came in like number 6.
Right.
Right.
No. And I'm not saying Songs in the Key of Life needed to be number 1.
Mm-hmm.
But one, that could have been higher, and hers could have been lower.
Let's talk about
She's still.
They put Thriller at
get-
number 3, yo.
Oh my God.
They put Thriller at number 3, yo.
Where was any Prince album?
Prince was in the top 10.
Okay.
Purple Rain was like number 9, something like that. Bring it up. Bring up the list. Prince was like number 9. I don't really want to talk about the top 10.
No.
But,
right. Where's the Apple list?
Yeah,
Apple.
like Prince was like, yeah, Prince was. I think he was like number 9 or something like that. Thriller being number 3 just bothered me. You know what I'm saying? And then number 2 was all right. 2 was the Beatles. I do understand that. That was the main Beatles joint. I do agree with that being in the top 5 somewhere. But nigga, we talking about, and don't get me wrong, don't knock the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is definitely in the top 10.
Awesome album.
It's a great fucking. You know why
I don't think
there's no skips on that album though.
One.
Mm-hmm.
Who were the people that were voting?
Oh yeah, it was like 300. It was a panel of 300 people.
Right, but who were the 300?
Oh, of course they had. fucking,
if you had people my
Mhm.
age, your age,
They did though. But
right,
but here's the thing.
I want to say heavily because I'm never Miseducation. I
Mhm.
own it.
Right.
Yes, there's no skips.
You still got a CD? I'm just asking.
Yes,
Why does it have to be that? What I'm asking. Do you have the
Because
CD?
you always be on me because I got CDs. Yes, I have CDs.
Do you have
You
that?
understand how much money I paid for those CDs? Those CDs ain't going to fuck nowhere.
Can you at least make them digital? Can you at least digitize the shits and put them in the playlist?
Digitize it I mean,
You got an iPhone now. You can put them in your.
I'm not putting nothing on that phone.
Oh, all right. My bad.
That's the work phone.
My bad.
But I mean, I have stuff that I've digitized and it's on my phone. It's on my list, and they go from phone to phone when I change.
Okay.
Okay, so back to Miseducation. Love Miseducation.
Right.
Respect the fact that how old is Miseducation? 25? How old is Zion?
Jeez.
Because Zion got kids.
Neither.
Zion has kids.
Yeah. Lauren Hill's definitely grandma now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's Gigi. So I'm going to respect the fact that the album is what it is. There's no skips on that album.
Mm-hmm.
That she's still making a living, touring off of this one album.
First and foremost, let me just give you
but it's not number one.
Give you some bullshit. Doggy Style was 84.
The Lies. That was my shit.
Get Rich or Die Trying, which was it was 82, which okay. But now this is the Marshall Mathers LP was 80. Now you niggas somebody gonna have to fight me.
Somebody gonna have to fight me, but anything Dr. Dre touched should at least be in the 10s and 20s.
NWA was 70. And straight out of Compton
this is what
was
I'm
70.
saying. The people that voted, you might, if you have 300, I swear, my age range may have been represented by 5 people. Your age range may have been represented by 5 people.
Take Care was 47. I'm not, and that's Drake. I'm not really. Oh, here's another one. Aquemini was 41. Wow. Illmatic was 38, I think. Yep. 39. Nas, Illmatic. End of the Wu-Tang.
What about the Black Album? What about
Black Album went on the list.
Any Jay-Z on the list?
I have to look. I think so, though. Ready to Die was 32. Now, here's the problem that I have with Ready to Die. Oh, you're going to be real mad about this. The Low End Theory. Tribe Called Quest, 29. Now, and I told you, here's an album that I think that you should...
is in the top 30.
Yeah. A Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, which the album that you never listened to, I told you it was fire, though. It's 26. That's a Kanye joint. And I know you don't want to listen to it, but that's my shit, though. I ain't going to hold you. I do agree with that. The Chronic is 19. Marvin Gaye, What's Going On is 17. You see what I'm saying? They got Adele.
And they don't even understand the
21
depth of that album.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, the Blueprint.
Of what's going on?
The Blueprint is 13, which is...
Like, they don't even understand the depth of the Marvin Gaye What's Going On album.
Yeah.
So if you understood the depth of that album and how he wrote it and why he wrote it, you couldn't place it there.
The Blueprint is 13, which I do. You know what I mean? It being in the top 15 is respectable.
I can give that, yeah.
Lemonade is 10. I can name you 3 Beyonce albums better. I can name you 3 better Beyonce albums.
Yeah.
Dangerously in Love is definitely top. Top 10.
Yeah.
And should take the place of Lemonade. Nirvana is 9, which is cool. Amy Winehouse is 8. Good Kid, Mad City, which is Kendrick's first album.
Yeah.
Me personally, I think that it is very comparable to Damn. So if you want to put Good Kid, Mad City at number 7, 7th greatest album of all time, and Damn ain't in the top 10, that's weird. That means that you was just trying to get that's recency bias right there.
Right.
And then the Frank Ocean Blonde album. Not the Channel Orange, not the real good album. Right. This Blonde fucking album was ass. Like, not ass, but it just wasn't it. Purple Rain was
Purple Rain at
number 4.
Thriller at Abbey Road at 3.
Abbey Road at 3. Thriller at 2.
And that is not even. Oh my God.
What? That's not even the best Beatles album.
No.
Abbey Road. Yeah, I know.
No.
What's the other?
Oh my God.
The John. Did Abbey Road have the original Yesterday on it?
I don't know.
Yeah. We can argue Beatles all day long.
What?
They catalog is ridiculous.
Maybe Abbey Road.
Abbey Road was the shit.
I'm looking at the list.
Abbey Road was kind of the blueprint of
Abbey Road has come together. Something Maxwell Silverhammer, Oh Darling, yes.
Okay,
yes.
all right.
But the two top really Beatles albums are Abbey Road and Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
That's what I'm saying. I would have put Sgt. Pepper's before Abbey Road. That's just me though. That's just me.
And then Thriller. But how do you even have Thriller at 2 and Lauryn Hill at 1?
The problem is that we wanted to talk about
I
impact.
need the whole list. Like this just gave me the top 10. I need
Oh,
the whole
really?
list.
Just go to the top, John. Look, I've been scrolling. Look, like I had to scroll like this.
Mhm.
It gave me like a weird graphic, John, where you just scroll through it. So,
You got Apple.
huh? No, this is it's just what? It's the internet.
Okay.
Relax. Look, you got it. Oh, just look it up on your iPhone, Kelly. Look it up on your motherfucking iPhone. But like I said, I didn't want to deep dive into this or whatnot because
Right.
Songs in the Key of Life at number 6 is fucking ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like honestly, dog.
Like seriously,
You
Prince
how you got Frank Ocean Blonde before
Prince.
Songs of the Key of Life? Like, yeah, and Stevie Wonder. Like, come on, my nigga.
And Michael is going to be like if I do top 5, Michael is going to be right before Stevie and Prince.
And then you ain't even got.
So if I'm counting down,
Mhm.
it's going to be Michael, Stevie, Prince.
I would have put
Michael is going to be because of the entertainment and the songwriting
right.
about him.
If you want to do
Stevie is going to be
Fugees,
about the songwriting, the singing,
right.
and the musical instrumentation.
If you want to do Lauryn Hill, then you do the Fugees
Fugees.
score before Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
All day.
So what are we talking about? But like I said,
We wasn't deep diving.
we're not trying to deep dive or whatnot. All respect to the list. Some things I think that they just wanted to put a mesh of certain shit in there. Cause I don't know too many albums too many multiple artists that are on here.
Right.
Like I think.
How do you have Taylor Swift in between Marvin Gaye and Dr. Dre? Oh my God.
Taylor
They
Swift.
do have two.
The Taylor Swift album though was fire. I'm not gonna that 1989 and her version of when she re-recorded.
That's this one. Taylor
That shit,
Swift.
yeah, that shit was fire. I ain't gonna hold you, but I mean, top 20, I don't
Yeah,
know.
Pet Sounds is S20. That makes sense. Beach Boys.
And they disrespecting Bruce. They disrespecting the boss.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce Springsteen at 22,
Yeah.
the Born to Run album. Are you fucking kidding me? Nigga, that's classic. They're gonna play that shit all weekend. This is Memorial Day. They're gonna play Born to Run in all the joints all weekend.
Baby, we were born to run.
You know what I mean? Like.
First of all, if you were from the tri-state area,
Can I ask you?
you're
Yeah.
gonna love Bruce Springsteen.
Absolutely, it's Jersey.
New York,
Yeah.
Jersey, Delaware, Philadelphia.
Yeah, absolutely.
'Cause Philadelphia is definitely different than Pennsylvania. If anybody doesn't know that,
How the fuck did Daft Punk get into the top
they paid
25? Like I don't know. Like maybe I need to go back and listen to Daft Punk
Mm-hmm.
because this shit is Miles Davis is 25. Like I said, I'm not gonna dive deep into it. Shout out to that list or whatnot. You know
32.
who?
Biggie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's not even Life After Death was a better album than Ready to Die. Let's just call a spade a spade.
Mm-hmm.
Life After Death was a better album. Like we not gonna do this. I'm not gonna sit up there and have arguments with niggas that
Beyonce.
do specific.
Beyonce's Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
36. 26, 36. 36.
30. Well, Beyonce's album, Beyonce,
Mm-hmm.
that was better than Lemonade. Beyonce was better than Lemonade.
Tapestry. Oh my God, they got Tapestry at 38.
And to not have Dangerously in Love on that fucking list blows my mind.
Oh.
Nigga, are you fucking kidding me? You set me free. I can't do this thing called life without you here with
I mean,
me.
that's her just
Nigga,
coming into
are you fucking kidding me
her
right now?
growing into her womanhood. Like where
I'll
she's at now,
never leave.
she's a mama. She
Like
done been through adultery. She done been through everything. But that first Dangerously in Love is
Yeah.
when she just has all
Now Beyonce
all
had
the hope.
Beyonce
I
had
think all those
upgrade.
songs were all the hope
Yeah.
that she had for her future and,
Right.
and love and everything.
Yeah.
And then these songs that we have now from Beyonce.
That shit had Deja Vu on
Lemonade.
it.
Yeah.
Shit had Deja Vu on it. And look. And the Beyonce album had Upgrade
First
You.
of all, now I'm
and-
pissed. Now I'm
what?
pissed.
What?
Now I'm pissed.
Look, I knew
You
you
got-
was gonna die.
You got Appetite for Destruction at number 52 by Guns N' Roses. What the fuck?
I know that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
That's disrespectful.
Mad disrespectful. All right,
That's definitely top 20.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely top 20.
Shout out to Apple for
On
putting
to
together a
the
list
zone.
so niggas can
We
argue
got
over.
what it takes. We got everything you want when you know the name you want. That shit.
Yeah.
That was the fucking
They
album.
being disrespectful. Movies.
I went to see The Fall Guy.
How was that?
That was so fucking good. And this, of course, I watched the Fall Guy TV show and reruns. And so the first thing I was like, where's my song? Where's my song?
What song?
The theme song to the Fall Guy.
Oh, okay.
But the guy that played the original Fall Guy, I was like, he has to be. I know he's alive.
So this is based on a TV show?
Yeah, it's a TV show called Fall Guy.
How old is TV show?
It was early 80s.
Ah, that's just shit. You remember the theme song? So that was out like during Magnum and Hawaii.
Yes, because they did crossovers.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So fucking old.
So the guy that played the original Fall Guy, he was the $6 Million Man.
Oh, okay.
Remember the TV show $6 Million Man?
Steve Austin.
Yeah. So he was this what's his name? But he's also Farrah Fawcett's ex-husband.
Oh, for all our young listeners, yes, Stone Cold did not get that name on his own. He took that from Steve. Steve Austin is not his real name. You know what I mean? So he got that from the $6 Million Man. So
Lee Majors.
Lee fucking Majors. So
I kept watching this movie, like, I know Lee Majors has to be in this movie somewhere. And so Lee Majors and the young lady, Heather Thomas, that was on the show with him.
Well, not so young anymore.
Not so young anymore. Yeah. But they were in, like, near the end.
Shout out to them when they redo some shit to bring the cameos back. I love that. I love that idea. I had a moment.
I wanted him to be like his grandfather or something. Like,
don't tell a movie, because I want to see.
Yeah, but it was good.
I had a moment.
It's on Prime now.
Oh, okay. It's on Prime now for free.
Rent.
Shit.
Give it about 2 more months.
I'm still trying to see Talk to Me for free. Without
the haunted movie?
Yeah, the haunted Joan. I still want to see.
Oh, I got it for free.
You ain't got it because you got Paramount Plus. I don't got Paramount.
Oh yeah, I got Paramount. Yeah. I was like this.
I think they're doing a free trial of Paramount Plus. I just don't want to click the button so they charge me for the shit. I don't want to do that. But because I was trying to watch it last night.
Because what's the movie? American Fiction.
Yeah.
We went to the movies to see that, and maybe about 2 months later, it was for rent on Prime. Now it's free on Prime.
Yeah, they always do that sooner or later. I still haven't watched Oppenheimer, but I had a moment.
I
keep trying to tell you
I don't
one
have
moment.
Peacock.
You ain't got Peacock?
Peacock is not free on my cable.
Yeah, I got Peacock for free. That's how I watch all the wrestling shits.
Yeah.
Like I fell asleep to what you call
I'll
it?
click stuff
King,
and it's like,
Queen in the Ring last night on.
It's like, yeah, it's free on Peacock. And I was like, no, it's not. Because they're trying to charge me for Peacock.
Peacock is free. I don't know why, but
Peacock is not free for everything.
Oh, and you better get it. New season of Fresh Prince later this summer.
Oh, yeah.
It's going down. Oh, I'm sorry, Bel Air. I apologize. New season of Bel Air. Got to see it. The new season is going to be fire.
It's called I Go Visit My Mama.
So
watch it over there.
I had a moment. I watched all the goofy shit. I've had enough time, and I've seen the roast of Tom Brady. I've seen the Kevin Hart award ceremony for the Mark Twain Award and shit.
Surprisingly, that was good. Because I wasn't sure if I wanted to watch it.
That what you call it was vicious. They was coming, they was destroyed. That shit was hilarious. That Tom Brady roast. But speaking of Netflix, I had a moment. I watched The Book of Clarence.
I'm watching that tonight. I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Nigga,
I wanted to watch it. I wanted to actually go to the movies to see it.
I had to call my mom after that. I had a moment. I'm talking about a full-fledged, ugly cry, like a old, like I had fucking moment. Now, it's not even giving nothing away in the movie, right? Clarence does something in the movie. And something happens because he's a non-believer. And it like you'll start to see what I'm talking about as the movie goes on.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
And he's able to do something. And his brother looked at him and said, "How did you do that?" And he said, "That was God." And he was like, "Oh, you believe in God?" He said, "No, I don't believe." He's like, "I know." Bro, when I tell you I lost it because of the way, Lakeith Stanfield need a fucking Oscar for that shit. That shit was incredible.
First of all, there's nothing I've not seen him in
that
dude, I haven't appreciated his presence in the movie.
That shit was the way he said it.
And
it was.
I forget that he's the one that played Snoop in the movie.
Oh shit! Yup. Yup, damn, and Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah.
God damn. Yeah, no, he's a great fucking actor.
Mhm.
Even though I know he's
He's the
into
one from Get Out.
yeah, he's into some like weird sexual shit and stuff like that. He likes to moan or something like that. They got him on tape moaning. You know what I mean with
It's
chicks.
okay.
Yeah, something.
We
But
like moaning. It's okay.
no, all right. Men grunt. We don't moan.
Y'all should. Trying to tell y'all.
Men moaning is not really the
Yeah.
shit.
You can take a drip drop to a waterfall with a good moan. Trying to tell
Really, women like when niggas moan.
Could tell.
Like, what type of moan are we talking about? Cause y'all,
I mean, I don't want you to moan like me.
yeah,
But no,
and all
yeah,
that extra
no,
shit. No,
no,
like,
no,
all right, it's like a
but-
man. What's a man moan? It's like a grunt. That's a grunt.
That's not a grunt. It's a grunt.
Oh, okay.
Taking a shit is a grunt.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
Like a good hum. Just
This is a good hum.
yeah. Tell
Like a
you.
and a oh shit.
Ooh, oh shit, to get you every time.
Oh shit. All right, let me find out. Y'all out here fucking these niggas. Like fucking them back. Yo, nigga, you like this
Yeah.
type thing. Okay. Got you. Skip past that. Because this is a biblical movie, and
Yes, we
I
not
feel like a
gonna go
fucking
there,
heathen
bro.
saying this shit was just when he said that, like, and the movie is extremely entertaining. But when he said that, well, I'm talking about like tears,
Full on.
like a full on waterfall, like just like if somebody would have walked in and seen me, they'd be like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck is wrong with you?" Like something
No,
happened to somebody.
I don't believe. I know.
It was a moment,
like
like he said, no. He was like, no, I don't believe, because it lent to something somebody. He said
I'm gonna watch
before.
it tonight and
Yeah.
be like, okay, I get it. I get it.
Yeah, because that shit just threw me off. Maybe it's me
It was
just
something I watched.
identifying with what's going on in my regular life or whatnot. Yeah. So like it just sometimes we internalize things when we see them and then they hit home a little harder. I can't not cry at the entire.
He looked like he
last-
about to cry now. I just want y'all. to
No.
know.
I can't not cry at the entire last 25 minutes of Endgame anymore. I can't help it. I can't fucking help it. Like, I've tried not to. I've been watching reaction videos with tears streaming down my face.
Oh my
like,
God.
I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now?
I tell you, Endgame.
Is it getting old? Is it because I'm getting old?
No, well,
Shut
you're
up.
over 40.
Yo, that's wild.
But I'm telling you, just even remembering,
Mm.
not even watching it, just my memory of when I was sitting in the movie theater
Yeah.
and I watched Cap straighten that
Mhm.
tighten that shield on his arm because fuck it, I'm gonna fight all 9 million of you.
Yeah.
And then he just hears on your left.
Yeah.
What the?
But you gotta
But even like right now,
watch reaction.
this-
Watch
oh, no.
reaction videos
I've
to
been
this.
watching reaction videos to that scene
Uh-huh.
since it happened,
On
and it's still the same feeling.
on Tuesday afternoon, I was convinced that you couldn't have told me that wasn't the greatest movie of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was one of those things where there's no way in hell did these little things make you feel a way. Like shit, I was crying during the fucking during Roman Reigns losing to Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. I was there for it. I was in WrestleMania, but when I came back home and seen the reaction videos, seeing the little boy,
Still watch.
man, I fucking you know what I'm saying? Because the little boy started crying. He was like
We did it.
4. He was up there like, everybody help against Roman. And I was like, oh my God, kid, like chill the fuck out. Like this is ridiculous. Cause everybody came, John Cena came out, Undertaker came out. I'm sitting there looking like, what the fuck is happening to me? What is happening to me? Do I need some testosterone? Is my estrogen bumping up?
No. It's,
Am I getting
it's
old? Like-
just- you're in touch with yourself. You're.
Oh, that's a regular thing.
yeah. But I mean, you.
I don't never stop touching myself. And if I had a feminine side, I would never stop touching that either.
First of all, I promise you, most of the times when you're crying,
Uh-huh.
you're alone, or you're in your area
Yeah,
alone.
Yeah.
But it means something to you,
Mm-hmm.
so you understand.
Right. I think your brain subconsciously is.
I mean, you seeing people that you don't know react to it, and you're crying too. Like those damn videos when like the parents come home from deployment
See, I don't cry at those
Oh
really too much.
God.
Yeah, I don't really cry at those too much or whatnot.
And I'm not crying because of the parent. I'm looking at the kid look at their parent,
right.
and it's just like,
I cry at journeys of perseverance.
okay,
So like even if it's fictional, anything that's like I could never ever watch The Pursuit of Happiness today. My nigga, what? Wear that suit tomorrow? Nigga, what? He walked out there and started the way he went, man, oh, I'm talking like sickening waterworks, like to the point where I gotta leave the fucking room.
I think I've seen that movie twice.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do it again. I've watched For Color Girls.
Yeah.
I've watched that all of one time.
Right.
I've watched clips.
Yeah.
Like if it's on, I've watched different parts of it.
Yeah.
But I've never been able to fully watch that movie again. At all.
Right.
The New Color Purple.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it.
Right.
I'm good. I don't really ever have to watch that again.
Is that sad?
No, it's just
it's not worth watching.
Yeah.
See
now, but the original.
Yeah.
I will watch it every time it comes on.
See, everything don't like, and it's funny because
Everything, but the last 5 minutes of The New Color Purple, which is the musical, so I understand that it's different. It's a whole different vibe.
Right.
That last 5 minutes is still the same situation as the last 5 minutes of the original Color Purple.
Oh, okay.
So that part still gets me. The reunion.
I gotta do something though, man. Jingo Jango, like, come on, man. Jingo Jango, like,
oh,
nigga.
yeah, one time.
Mm-mm.
One time.
Mm-mm. Not at the end. Mm-mm.
One time.
Mm-mm. I'm
now,
like,
Wonka.
huh?
Wonka. I've actually watched a few times.
I never watched Wonka. I never was a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
No, the new one.
I know. I'm just
like of him.
Even the old ones, I just never was.
Of him, like when he first started.
Mm-hmm.
So completely just
like, but it's just like I think
I wasn't going to watch it because I was just like, well, why would you do that?
The only other movie that
I didn't understand why'd you even make the movie, but once I watched it, I was like,
oh
okay.
yeah, and
it was a good movie.
Wakanda Forever, fuck that.
No, never
I'm not watching
that
shit again. No, like
I have literally never watched it again.
Yeah,
outside of me seeing it in the movie theaters. And I don't. I want to say I've only watched Black Panther like 3-4 times.
Black Panther's the shit. The movie Black Panther's the shit.
Yeah.
What I can't see, this is the thing. So
hell, I was watching
Marvel
Winter Soldier.
has
Look, I was watching Winter Soldier last night.
Marvel, right? Because Marvel have.
I was going back and forth between Winter Soldier and Thor Ragnarok.
So, what you call it almost brings me on the edge of tears. That Civil War, when they fighting at the end, and it's just like
hurt my roadie.
Yeah, like I said, no, not that one. When he says he's not gonna stop. And he's like, Tony, he's like, he didn't know what he was doing. He was like, I do not care. He killed my mom. Like that, that shit was. And then when he said to him, and then he was like this, he was like, that doesn't belong to you. My father made that shield. And he dropped it. And I'm like, oh shit. It's one of them and whatnot. Like, it's just, but Endgame, man, I watched like the reaction videos on it. I seen the dude, like we watched the reaction videos of Endgame. You're going to see like grown men, like one boy was just sobbing when he's sitting on the porch with his daughter and she's saying she wants cheeseburgers. I said, even when he hugged Spider-Man, I said, what the fuck, man? Like,
and he said, I will get you all the cheeseburgers you want.
When he hugged Spider-Man after coming back, he was just like, Mr. Stark, he just
like,
hugged him.
Oh,
I'm like,
that's nice.
Yeah.
But you realize that Tony went that hard
right
for Peter.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All of this was to get...
Yeah, because he felt like he dragged him into it. He's like, yo, I brought you in a part of this. I gave you the suits. I made you...
Mr. Stark, he's like, remember when we was there and... and he just hugged him. He's like, oh, we are hugging. Oh.
And then when Tony dies, spoiler alert, if you don't know, Tony Stark dies.
And first of all, if you don't know now, fuck you.
Yeah, when Tony dies, I'm like, nigga. Then the funeral, right? Come on. Stop doing this shit. Back in the day, shit wasn't like this. Like, you be able to, like, when Kane got killed in Menace Society, it was like, oh, that's fucked up. When Ricky got shot in Boys in the Hood, it's like, damn, that's fucked up.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But
Ricky.
like, I ain't gonna hold, Untamed Heart got me like that too. Marissa Tomei, Christian Slater.
Okay.
When he had the, so he had a heart transplant when he was young,
Okay.
and he was always on the list to get another one, but he found love, and the list was coming up, but he still had the smaller heart or whatnot, and he just found love in Marissa Tomei, and they doing everything together, and they finally get together, and like he lets go of all the shit from his past, the stress and all that. They go to this hockey game, and he catches the puck, having the greatest date of his life, and she drives him home, and he falls asleep, and she go to wake him up and realize he's dead. Bro, I was a young boy. I was like, nigga, you fucking out. Like Harry and the Hendersons when they took my nigga Harry away at the end. Like, yo, why y'all take like? I remember when I swear I was 5, and I was crying in the bed. My mom woke my mom up. My mom, like, cause the apartment that we had was like a big ass like studio in South Philly. It was kind of a studio. It had like a long little living room, but it was separated. It was like a straight back type apartment. And I had to lay in the bed with my mom when I wanted to watch TV, because my bed was on the other side of the room. So I'm watching TV, and she wake up like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "They took Harry." Like, is he coming back?
I don't know. Do you remember them turning that into a TV show?
I do. This was the movie, because there was a movie.
No, it was the movie first, but they turned it into a TV show.
Which one did they lock Harry up in the end? That was
movie.
the movie, yeah.
It was the movie.
Oh, nigga, and that was during the $1 Million movies. The which scares the shit out of me. But that's a whole remember that? You so old, Kelly. You so old that you remember that shit vividly. That $1 Million movie.
Friday Night Videos.
What was Friday Night Videos?
Oh my god! So Friday night, NBC. About 11:30, 12 o'clock.
Right.
Friday Night Videos, because everybody didn't have MTV yet.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to that, man. Shout out to crying ass people or whatnot. But please watch Book of Clarence. You will not regret it.
Yeah, from 1983 to 2002.
I think that's another Jay-Z produced movie too, isn't it? I remember that. Yeah.
Probably. You know what? I'm not gonna hate on my Jay. Not gonna hate on my Jay. He's touched some pretty good movies.
No, he has, and cause
The Harder They Fall with that.
Yeah, and it's a lot of the same cast too.
Yeah.
Cause homie,
damn, I'm gonna watch that again.
Homie's Clarence's homie is the bull from The Harder They Fall. I'm lightning with the blam blams.
I'm lightning with the blam blams.
That's my nigga. I'm lightning with the blam blams. I'm like, oh man, and then of course, Lakeith Stanfield was the fake fastest gun in the West, because he ain't never really want to challenge my man.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, shot him in the face before he could really get him. Like, nah, you punk ass nigga. Oh man. So. Where we at right now? Okay, so we're going into a topic.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, yeah, I see him lightning with the blam blam.
Lightning with the blam, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's his man in the joint, lightning with the blam blams, boy. So Ty wants to talk about mask off. She calls it mask off.
Okay.
So like I've read through some of these questions, but I kind of understood what she meant. The first question I'm going to ask is it helpful or harmful to mask certain things about yourself in public?
Well, I mean, everybody doesn't have to know everything.
All right.
I'll explain.
Yeah,
I'll explain.
Right.
I'll explain without trying to go into too much details.
Okay, I'm listening.
You know about my personal life.
Yes.
As far as where my life is with my son. Everybody doesn't have to know that.
Right.
So when people ask me about my son, he's good. He's 19.
Is that helpful or harmful, you think, in certain aspects?
I think if I gave too much, people do try to use,
not just for podcast purposes.
No, that's in general.
Right.
People, you can't trust everybody.
That's so true.
You can't trust everybody. So I can't tell all my business
Mm-hmm.
to everybody. Everybody is not privy
Mm-hmm.
to everything that goes on in my life.
Right, right.
Because you do have some people who will fake the funk
Mm-hmm.
and try to use that knowledge
Right,
against you. So
right,
I don't want to say that is wearing a mask.
right, right.
It's just being careful about who you let in. Everybody can get Kellie,
Mm-hmm.
but how much of Kellie can you get?
Let me ask you. So, do you think there's particular things that we should mask? Like some of the things that okay, there's so many surface levels in things.
Mhm.
Like when you say things, people know that you're having troubles, but they don't know the particulars.
Right.
So that's the specifics of it. That's behind whatever the mask is.
Yeah.
Um, if something is going on, if somebody's having relationship troubles, if somebody's having financial troubles, do you think that the surface level of that is better to kind of be intentional about? And you know what I mean? Because black people, we ain't never gonna like, nigga, you could be down to your fucking last penny. And niggas will never know, especially with financial. The mask
Yeah.
for that it almost runs skin deep
Yeah.
because people pride.
Because
just
I'm
kinda
not
takes-
gonna I'm not gonna tell everybody, girl, boy,
Mhm.
I'm broke as a joke. No one's ever gonna know that, times are hard. But I'm also not gonna move like times are easy. Like I'm going to be careful about my personal movements,
Mhm. Mhm.
because
Yeah.
times are hard.
Yeah, which I do understand and whatnot. Do you
Yeah.
feel like people will weaponize that against you, or do you feel as if that? Do you
I
feel
don't
like
think people weaponize
are you
like
being
financial.
are you being courteous to other people in it at like I don't think that so this is my thing. If somebody wanted to take a trip to fucking New Zealand and the squad wanted to go, homies wanted to go, people, family, friends, whatever wanted to go. Me telling them that I can't do it for, you know what I mean, like just I ain't got the funds doing it. Am I saying that along the lines of I'm saying it because I don't want
You're
to
saying it because you don't have it.
right. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I can't. And I'm put a situation out there. I had a evening where me and a whole bunch of girlfriends from high school were supposed to go out to dinner.
Okay.
And times were, Caleb was young. Times were it was just bad timing.
Yeah, it was a tough time. Yeah, yeah.
And I
Couldn't
told
do it.
my girl, like, I can't go because I mean I don't have the funds to like cover my own dinner.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And
Makes
she
sense.
was like this, hold on. And her and another one talked.
Right.
And it's like this, bring your ass. We got
Okay.
you.
Okay. Now,
And even in that, they, slipped me a couple of dollars underneath the table so
Mhm.
that when the bill came around, I could actually.
but there was an uncomfortability factor to that.
Oh,
in the beginning.
awesome.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
right.
definitely.
So
Like, it was a blessing that, they wanted me to be included.
Mhm.
But that's also different than nobody's going to fund a trip to me for New Zealand.
Right.
You
And
know?
well, of course, because they don't have it in order to do that.
Right.
So my thing is all this is me. Don't worry about. I'm trying to move now. They
Like,
don't
even
have
my girlfriend, she was engaged.
right.
And best friend.
Mhm.
Engaged, starting to plan the wedding and everything.
Right.
And just at the time, I couldn't do it.
Right. Right.
And I
right.
was supposed to be one of the bridesmaids. But I told her from the gate, this is just like these next few months are going to be bad for me.
So why are we so afraid of the backlash when it comes to things like that? Like honestly, if you standing on truth and you standing on where you at with it,
Mm-hmm.
then why not just say it? Say
Yeah.
it. Why not just tell people?
Because some people, I think it depends on who you're dealing with. Because I'm
Right.
dealing with people that I do know love me,
Yeah.
that actually care for me.
Right. Right.
And I could be 100% truthful. And the fact is, I love you and I would love to be in your wedding, but right now I don't have it and I'm not going to have it in the foreseeable future. So
Yeah.
whatever else I can do in the wedding,
But it has to be. You have to. What you're saying is you
be
have to
honest,
have
'cause
that
you
relationship.
You
with
have to
somebody.
have that relationship because there are people
Mhm.
that will just be like, you don't want to be in my wedding because you jealous.
Mm.
And chicks are like that. Chicks are like that.
Right. 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 Right.
You're jealous I'm getting married.
But it's
I'm
also.
happy for you to get married.
I think it's also has to do with
But I'm not
whatever
jealous.
perception is.
Yeah.
I think people perceive a person a specific type of way. If I went on a trip
I
like,
think everyone's going to have a perception of everyone else until they actually get to know you.
but also I think that
There's been plenty of people that I'm like,
people feel
I probably won't like them.
but people feel slighted in people's perception of them. So here's the thing. What happens is that if you do something for you
Hmm.
and it takes you out of the way of the norm, and people know for a fact that it costs money. If you see me on 5 trips a year and you taking a trip and you want me to come, and I'm like, I can't. You're gonna be looking at me like, well, what the fuck, nigga? You done went on 5 trips. You can't go on this trip, and it's like, no, cause I'm tied up. I ain't got it right now. But you got it to do this, this, that, and the third. Something like when a nigga owe you money. So when a nigga owe you money and you see them just cop this car. I just bought this. I'm going on this trip. I just bought this house, nigga. You done owe me $2,000 for the past 6 years. So I hate pocket watching. You know what I'm saying? Because we talked about pocket watching before, right? You know what I'm saying? I hate pocket watching, but you also have to give people grace about what they decide to lend their funds or their time to.
Yeah, because that's my money. And maybe I don't want to go on that trip.
Mm.
But my thing is, like you said,
Right.
if you went on 5 trips this year,
Yeah.
it's not like you just up and jumped and decided, I'm going to go to Jamaica tomorrow. I'm pretty sure that these 5 trips have been planned out
Absolutely.
and have been paid on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably been paying on them since last year
Yeah.
to make sure they're all straight. So no, I don't have money for this new trip that you're talking about because this new trip is in 2 months.
Right.
But I've already paid for these trips.
So what
So
about
that goes to that pocket watching. Don't think that I'm just up jumping and going on these trips. These trips have been planned. These trips have been paid for. So the money that I have in my pocket is to spend on these trips, not pay for another trip that I may or may not even want to go on.
It's true.
I may be trying to spare your feelings by saying
Right.
that I don't want to go, that I'm unable to go.
Do you think that masking is a big deal in relationships?
Yep. Is your representative showing up or are you?
All right. Beyond that, though, because the representative, because a lot of times that's kind of what we lend it to. We'll say, okay, your representative is rearing its ugly head, and sometimes it's being a specific type.
Right, and I think with dating, everyone, the first 2-3 dates, your representative is showing up.
But that's why I say, like, in certain things, you can't lead with your pockets. You can't lead with your pockets, and you can't lead in a specific type of way. Like, men shouldn't lead with their pockets. Women shouldn't lead with their looks. Because essentially what happens is that once you take a certain thing away in a relationship, it's almost like, wait a fucking minute. Why am I not worthy of this thing? Like if I'm in a relationship and
why can't I know
I pull up in
really
I pull up in a brand new car. Got the ill shit. Got the fucking ill shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Let's say I pull up in a Mercedes. You know what I'm saying? My Mercedes was worth, well, yeah, my Mercedes worth $85,000. My fucking car note is $750, $800 a month. It costs an arm and a leg to get fixed. It is what it is, right? But somebody that I'm dating, we don't do anything outside of shit. The highest that we'll go is fucking Cheesecake Factory. I don't know why Cheesecake Factory was brought up, but we not doing the Del Frisco's on a regular. We not doing the Nebraska. We're not going to fucking Roof Chris. Remember the time I called Ruby Tuesdays Roof Chris? Is a whole different thing. I was thinking about this shit the other day, cracking the fuck up. Anyway, but I mean, just think about that in itself. Would you feel slighted in that? And do you feel like somebody doing that is masking either their intention or
their financial availability,
or maybe just their willingness to spend that on something that they don't deem as important?
Right.
Like. That's the reason why I say it's funny, because what's important and what means something to specific people is not always the same thing.
What means something to me completely could be low level to you.
True. So, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So.
But that goes to communicating with the person that you're dealing with.
But even with the communication, though, don't you think that kind of rears its ugly head in specific instances, like you say to yourself, like, yo, just why are you willing to make this change or do this thing for this thing and I'm not worth it? And I don't think that that's the case all the time. I think that a lot of times or whatnot is what people deem as important. So if you say you want just as a dog, it's food. I don't really give a fuck. It's food. But let's just say
Right.
that these things mean something. And you know for a fact that if I make 90,000 a year and I got an $80,000 car and got my own shit going on and I keep a couple dollars in my pocket, and you're looking at me and you're saying, okay, we're dating, and it ain't nothing that you wouldn't do for me if I asked you. It's just the fact that when it comes to restaurants and dates, nigga, you got to mask up. Nigga, you don't want to, or maybe it's not a mask. Maybe it's just the level of
May
importance of what it
Well,
is, nigga.
first
I
of all,
like 2 for $26 at Applebee's.
food is food.
But that's not true
But
with everybody though, Kelly.
maybe it's who you're going to eat this food with.
It's always about who you're
You
going to
know,
eat this food with.
and if you're making that money,
Mhm.
that money,
Right.
and maybe you want to see, like that guy found out, who you're really dealing with. Is she going to complain that you go to Applebee's, or
Mhm.
is she going to try to figure out why you're not going to Del Frisco's? Because personally, like,
Out of 10
are
women,
we trying to?
if you ask 10 women, set them down.
I'll go to Cheesecake Factory.
No. 10 women. Let's keep it real because I don't want to. Because what happens is it becomes an age thing. It goes back to that. For real because it goes back to an optional thing. It goes back to maturity. Let's just group women as a whole right now. And anybody that's between 35, let's say 30 and 50.
Okay.
30 and 50.
Mhm.
Okay. If you had a man that
If.
Lord. If you had a man that would normally only take you to mid-range restaurants,
Right.
chain restaurants as we
As we
see,
call 'em.
as we call them. And have a good meal, have a good discussion and whatnot, and y'all always doing something additional. You go hit the movies, y'all
Yeah.
go on trips and shit like that. But this is his thing. Like, nigga, I don't care, and I'm not spending $500 to sit down and eat. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll spend $150, but I'm not spending the 500. Is that an indictment on him?
No, not at all. That I
But according now
I
think
think
past
according to
Kelly
our
Q,
age range,
right? Past the
that it's
Kelly Q
not, because a
rule
lot of
book.
I think I was I was talking to one of my coworkers,
Mm-hmm.
and we were talking about sleeping rooms, because I sell hotel rooms, and we were talking about people signing contracts for ridiculous amounts and expecting people to come to your wedding,
Right,
and
right.
the room rate is $359 plus tax, and you're staying 2 nights.
Mm-hmm.
And in my head, I'm like, that's rent. And I stay in my house for 30 days
Right,
and
right.
pay $600 a month.
Yeah.
And you want me to pay 300 and something for
Per
2 days.
Right, for 2 days. Yeah.
So, in the age range of women that you gave me,
Mm-hmm.
I think some of us think on that level, like, it's not that deep to have to pay that much money for one meal. $500 in groceries
I would
is
love
a
to
couple of
say
weeks.
that you what you're saying is correct, but I know it's cap because
Not
I
cap for me.
it's not
Nick.
cap for you, and I know that
I
Kelly
hope
Q
it's
can only speak for Kelly Q,
right.
but I really want you
I
to
was trying
delve
to speak
deep.
for the range.
You can't generalize for these women.
You
because
told me to generalize.
But you know for a fact that these
I
women
know for a
are
fact that's me.
but you know for a fact that these women think different. You know a lot of women.
I know for a fact that maybe the ones 35 and under do.
Shit. I think no. I don't agree with that.
Really?
No, I don't. No, I think
Over?
I think 30 and up because 30 and up have experienced it. They've
Right.
they've been to these places before.
Right.
And when R2L was a thing, they needed to go to R2L because I've been there before and this is my shit and this is my level of you know what I mean? Like I
Right,
need
but
some
why is it that it's the expectation that you went to this wonderful upscale nice restaurant and that's where everybody needs to take you to.
Because it's a mask of
Take
insecurity.
yourself.
It's a mask of insecurity.
Oh, well, take yourself.
Or if, and this is what happens with women of that age.
I'm not expecting him to break his pockets at this restaurant
Right.
if he can't, not even if he can't afford it, just in general. Like, even if I don't see the value in it. Yes, it's a great restaurant. I've been there before. I enjoy it, yada yada yada.
Right.
But we don't have to go there every week. We don't have to go there every month. Like,
But women
I think
of
it's
that
a
age,
treat.
But women of that age are into status. Status itself is a mask. Big time. So what it is, they lend it into, like, you go in the South, you know how many dinner dates, lunch dates that women take that can afford it to South? Like, you don't, like, South might as well just charge you a $200 cover to get the fuck in. Right. South is that shit, and the food is good.
I would love to just go on a breakfast date. I think that would be nice.
Somebody take you to Brunchaholics. You ever there?
No.
Oh, it's a couple different locations. There's one up on Aramingo or whatnot. It's called Brunchaholics. I had a
sidebar. You know what's been popping up like
what
everywhere lately?
Where?
Nifty 50s.
Oh, Nifty 50s is a fucking vibe. But people don't want to go to Nifty 50s like they fucking turkey cheeseburger. Oh my god.
I've been to Nifty 50s once in my life and was like, I'll never go back.
They milkshakes is you had.
Now they have one up Jenkintown.
Yeah.
But I just saw one.
Nifty 50s is the shit.
Wherever I was a couple of days ago, I just saw. I was like this.
They got one on Aramingo.
Are they now just popping up?
The one on Aramingo right across from Brunchaholics that I was just telling you about. They just but Nifty 50s is. It's a diner, but it's they food is good and whatnot. But plus, it's like the smallest place on earth. It's a whole thing. But yeah, so I mean, as far as the mask thing go, I don't know what it is or whatnot. I
Grant
think
Avenue. What was I doing on Grant Avenue? Oh,
right across from LA Fitness.
I was at the 50th birthday party I was telling you about.
Oh, at a hall up there or something. Oh, okay. But
because I was like, I know I just saw one.
All right, last question. Do you think that social media plays a part of why people are masking their flaws in relationships?
All day.
Dog, like,
because all you see on Instagram, on Facebook,
right,
Snapchat, whatever, is what people want you to see.
And that's my point.
It's only what they want you to see.
So why the fuck do people take so much stock into what?
Yeah.
What?
Like, I think that's a problem with, like, my son is 19, so his generation, a little bit before him and everything afterwards, is that they see what you're putting out there and think that your life is so gravy, and now they think their life is shit because they're not living like this. You don't understand that this is a picture.
Right.
It could even be AI, but this is a picture.
But
and who knows?
But what are people masking by gaining a groupthink concept and running with that and saying that this is what I need to do? Because I always, the first thing that I always think that a person masturbated in the middle of the street and it was a thing to do. Like would people be upset about not masturbating in the middle of the street? Like if somebody said like think about it though. If you like real rap, like if you had to get if In the Dove or the Feather Nest Inn was the place to get fucked, everybody had to get fucked there. Like that was you wasn't in unless you did that. Do you believe
at the end of the Dove?
That's what I'm saying. Like in pictures, people every other picture somebody is they either on the island or they at the end of Dove or whatnot.
It was just like,
do you feel as if
because everybody's been there?
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, but it is that the same type of thing? People are masking an insecurity. Honestly, I think it's because people really, really feel like life is not everything that they thought life was, and in order to feel compatible with everybody else and what they're doing and whatnot, you have to experience certain things.
Right.
Like, and that's real. That's the reason why it ain't this many black women in the world that love crab legs. In a fucking world that love crab legs, my nigga. Crab legs. Why all y'all love crab legs? I don't. All right. You're an anomaly. But why all they like the crab legs ain't that good? Is crab legs better than lasagna?
No. Not for me.
So tell me, why is it that it's such a fucking delicacy for people to break their back to get some fucking crab legs? Please
'Cause
tell
they
me.
think
Motherfuckers sit in. It's the joint up the street. They changed the name of it. It was called Soul Fed. I swear for God, man. Motherfuckers will be sitting in Soul Fed for 6, 7 hours with giant boils. You know what I mean? Shit coming out the bag, cracking all types of crabs and whatnot. What the fuck? And it's hard to eat. I've never been one to just been on some shit because it's hip. Food is hip. A specific type of food is hip. No, nigga, you are covering up for something. You're covering up for something. You
Yeah,
want
I
to be
mean,
able to
it's
tell
just
niggas
not
that you
that
fuck with
deep
crab legs.
for me.
Lobster
to
not
say
that good.
we-
I did have a good lobster in DR a couple years ago. That was fucking
Mhm.
fantastic. But it's not that good
Like
where
I
I want
used
to
to
keep
like
going
when I
to
was
it.
at the Navy Yard.
Mm-hmm.
We always like had an end of the year event, because football season is over and baseball season's getting ready to start or whatever. So we would have
Right.
like our quarterly whatever,
Yeah.
and I would have lobster. Like they would cook us lobster,
Mm-hmm.
but I definitely have lobster once a year. That's my little treat. It's
Mhm.
good. I'm not really gonna go out and buy some and cook it. Like it's not that deep.
It's not that deep because nothing is that fucking deep.
Yeah.
Riding in the Benz is not it's super duper that much more thorough
Yeah.
than riding in a fucking Chevy. The problem with it is that it's the thought process that you get.
It's the branding.
So somebody asked me, right, when I was
Oh,
in
Lord.
Cowtown, they asked me something that brings me joy. The thing that brings you joy.
You bring me
Beyond the veil, beyond the
joy.
mask. You know what? The first thing I said. Can you think about the thing that brings you joy the most? Not the typical thing that brings everybody joy. Not like an orgasm or a good massage or you know what I'm saying, the love of somebody that loves you back. That's different. Not that, right?
Not the love.
You know what I'm saying? Not like, you know what I'm saying, mind blowing.
When you
Like
love
something that
somebody
everybody love,
who
like
loves you
mind
back. That
blowing
sound like some
oral or
Teddy
nothing like that.
Pendergrass.
Yeah, not like
Look,
mind
that
blowing
sound like
oral.
some Teddy Pendergrass shit.
Somebody loves you back, but like not like mind blowing oral, nothing like that. It's just you know what I mean, because that's you know how that go. That's everybody loves that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the little nuances, the weird shit. You know what I like? You know what I love? What? Why you laughing? Don't laugh at what I love, yo. Don't fucking laugh at what I love. You're so fucking immature. Don't laugh at what I love. Look, you know what I love? I no. Well, yeah, my shit. You know what I'm saying? I love, yeah. You know what I mean? Listen, yeah,
Okay.
you hook a nigga emotionally. You know what I'm saying? You tickle the right nipple. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? That's just the whole thing. But what I love that's very, very minute to people. I love dimly lit hotel rooms.
Okay.
So a hotel room that has like the little wall sconces,
Mhm.
nothing else on it. You know how when you come back into a room, like on a resort or something like that,
Mhm.
and you open it up, and the bed is freshly made, and there's little lights that are shining near the bed, and the rest of the room is dark.
Oh, God.
Shut the fuck up, yo! Like, how do you hate it? Because it reminds me of what I liked in childhood. Like especially if it's like near a beach or something like that or a body of water,
Mhm.
you be able to see that. You know what I mean? It's kind of reflective, but the room itself has it gives a vibe. I am a vibe person, so
Mhm.
that vibe is really what gets me.
Okay.
All right, so that's one. There's
Mhm.
another thing I love.
It brings him joy
I
when
love
he's down.
the crest between the ocean and the sky. So it's almost
At
like
sunset.
no, not there's nothing going on. It's daytime,
Mhm.
and it
But
feels
just where
it
the
feels like
sky and
right
the water meet. in the
because it
distance.
feels like that is a different type of world. That is a like where like you could see a cloud or you could see something. It's the weirdest thing in the world to describe. It's like it's like Superman's Fortress of Solitude
Oh, shit.
or finding a castle on a cloud, like something that looks like it looks so majestic. It's like the blues in between kind of create this it's almost like crystallized in my mind. Right, but like in between all of that. Like yeah, that but like not seeing the top or the bottom, the actual crest
Just-
in between it.
Just where it
Like seeing the
just-
light shine. You ever seen Interstellar?
No.
All right. Interstellar, they landed on a planet.
Yeah.
Now, it was the most
That's with
dangerous.
George, right?
Huh?
That's with George, right?
No, that's with Matthew McConaughey.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to watch that movie. It's a good one.
Okay.
So they were looking, because the earth was about to be destroyed, and they were looking for planets to land on. You know what I'm saying? Really? That, what the fuck? Like what? They were looking for planets. It's a really good movie, man. The dude that did Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises, what is his name? Nicholas, I forget his name.
Mhm.
He did that movie. Interstellar, so they landed on a planet. And the planet was, the thing about landing on specific planets is that they don't look at time the same. So time slows down when you're on this planet. So they can only be on the planet for a certain amount of time. They ended up being on the planet, they timed it for 5 minutes, and when they got back to the ship, it actually had been 26 years.
Oh wow.
It's a whole thing and whatnot. So
So how long were they on the planet?
5 minutes in
And
their
when they
time.
got-
They never got older because they were in the atmosphere of that planet.
Right.
Up there, their ship that was waiting for them, the dude had aged. People had died on the ship. It was 26 years later. They got up there and it was an old man
Oh
up
my
there.
Lord.
It's a whole thing. You got to watch it. Interstellar,
Interstellar?
it's a vibe.
Wow.
So they landed on this planet and it was all water. And it was water and it was kind of like little pillars of ice and shit like that. But it was like a raging storm. When a raging storm calmed, you could see like the half of the planet was this crest in between the water and the fucking sky. It was the greatest scene ever because it soothed me. Look, I don't even really keep meaning to talk about it because this is an internal thing. I'm taking off my mask in order to show you. But that's what I love the most. I love dimly lit hotel rooms. And if you put a dimly lit hotel room in the middle of the sky, that shit's a vibe.
Oh my
I don't care. You can hate it or love it. Hate it or love
Hey,
it. Hate it or love it.
this is what brings me joy.
What brings you?
When I was younger,
Mm-hmm.
when I was a little girl, my grandfather used to have 35 millimeter cameras. And he
Okay.
used to help me take pictures.
Okay.
So it's funny. My mom is like, she's like, I find it amazing that you're not a photographer.
Right.
She's like, because you used to love it.
Right.
And so finding the perfect sky shot.
I think you like some of what I like. I'm trying to tell you,
Yeah,
man.
it's like
Yeah.
that's why I was pulling up because that's what's
Yeah. But
in
see,
my
you-
phone.
but
Like
you- but
just
you- that
I'm in my car.
See that light in between?
Mm-hmm.
That's where I want to exist.
Yeah.
That's like that shit is such. That is such like right there, that crest there. That is such a fucking vibe. Whatever's going on right there, I'm telling you, it's got to be like
that.
Got to be
But
like.
this is unaltered.
Now imagine if you can put a hotel with all dimly lit wall sconce type hotel rooms up there, and I could step out on the balcony and live in that area with the hotel. That shit is a wave.
Like this is the Lowe's up the street from my house.
Yeah,
That's just above the Lowe's.
I love that so much that I don't even know if I truly love it. Or if it's so foreign to me that I'm thinking to myself like, yo, I have to experience that. It reminds me of like laundromat ceilings.
Oh Lord.
Remember how laundromat ceilings was when you was younger? Remember the ceilings like the ceilings be real high with like a bubble and whatnot? I don't know, whatever. It's just it's hard to explain. Like honestly, I'm at a plane of thinking right now where my brain can't really translate the way that it makes me feel. That's just a vibe.
All right. We know
Anyway.
what brings us joy.
Get with us on IG at Mr_Know-It-All_pod. The Facebook fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page. Mr. Know-It-All Podcast on TikTok. And please, as always, send all of your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to the Gmail account at MrKnowItAllPod at gmail.com. That's MrKnowItAllPod at gmail.com. So, I didn't tell you, but I'm going to say it now. I become the fall guy on vacation. Nigga.
How did you fall?
So it just so happened to be raining,
Mm-hmm.
and
Did you have slides on like that?
I had these slides on.
Oh Lord.
These
I would have never worn them again.
These Yeezy slides I had on. Look at the bottom of these slides. So
And you shouldn't have fell in those.
no,
But
in the rain
they're all
on a marble
Right.
floor. So I'm coming back from the strip. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? We had picked up some chicken or something like that. And me and my man, 'cause we had rented a car while we out there. Car was that's vibe too.
Mhm.
The car was like $40 a day. It was cheap as hell. So we get the car and we coming back. Da da da. And it started fucking pouring. Island rain. Like might as
Torrential.
well, yeah, ridiculous, right? But you can
Torrential.
still see a little sun. It don't matter because it's fucking coming down, and everything, is below sea level, so it's starting to puddle up, and the water just start to rise. I'm like, fuck. So you're running past the thing to get to it. Like we park in
You
the
trying to
driveway.
get to the hotel?
No, it was a villa.
Oh,
So
uh-huh.
we park in the driveway, and you run right this little path, and on the villa there's like a little platform. It's made of marble, my nigga. And it was like four of us. My homies with me. And I'm like, okay. And we ready to go, we about to go to the club. We get ready to, you know what I'm saying? All right, it's about to be lit, about to be turned up. Let's get back in here so we can eat real quick. Because the chef had just finished dinner. We ready to eat. So I hit the thing. And I'm talking about my left foot came out from underneath me so fucking fast. I'm talking like, and it's one of them things, you know how when you falling is one thing. But when you feel yourself in the air, you like, holy shit.
Because if you feel yourself in the air, you know how you got to come down.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It was so slippery that when I came down,
You slid.
I slid. And I'm talking about Beach Street slid. Talking like breaking electric boogaloo
Okay.
shit. Spinning on my back and shit.
I'm
I'm like honestly, I did like 2 360s. I was, my man's and them looking at me like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, you all right? I'm like, I'm good. And I was good. I strained a muscle inside of my calf. So you know how like the muscle, like you see my calf got a lot of muscle in it. The muscle was like so it's a muscular calf right here. Go ahead, tell the world. You can go and tell everybody. Muscular calves, muscle calves, muscle calves.
I'm done.
So anyway,
I refuse to acknowledge.
so I was like, holy shit, I'm good. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm trying to like,
That shit was so it was like it was this how it went. It was like this me, this the step. And I'm like, oh shit. And I'm spinning. And I stop. So that's the only part that I stripped because this was the foot I stepped up on. And I'm like, there's like a little pillar there, and I plant my foot down, and then that's on my knees was like, nigga, you sure you want to do this? And I'm just like, bro, just let me up. I'm good. And I start to get up, and I'm like, all right. My knee is like, all right, nigga. Yeah, I mean, the calf ain't gonna help you out, so don't go down again. So I'm like, all right, cool. Stroll into the house. He strolls to the house with it. I just fell, look like, oh shit, everybody cracking the fuck up. I'm like, fuck all y'all. So my man like, yo, I gotta run to my room real quick because the way it is like, there's
long hallway.
no, it's not a long hallway. You walk right into like a little foyer. Kitchen is over here. Living room is over here. The master bedroom is all the way at the end of the hall. That's the only inside part of this whole thing. You step outside and it's the pools, the jacuzzi, and it's other little rooms over there. That's how the villa set up because the most of it is outside. So my man had to run across to get to his room.
Did he slide?
This nigga had Air Ones on. And it's the same type of smaller little marble pillars at the top of his. His fall, a lot different than my fall. My fall was gracious. His fall was more like a fucking ping pong. But like honestly,
Did
this
he
nigga
fall
like
down
nigga was
steps?
like a pinball machine. This nigga hit Joan, foot slipped from underneath him, wham, he hit one side of the pillar, slipped on the other, hit his knee, boop, boop, bow, 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 fell into the door, wham, wham, wham. He got up. This nigga was limping for the rest of the night. Limping, like
Damn.
bad limping.
Damn,
Fucked his knee
bruh.
up, whatnot. He a skinny bull. He was one of the only skinny bulls that was with us. You know what I'm saying? Like fat nigga, like fat falling as a 41-year-old fat nigga. That shit is not the shit at all. But his little skinny ass, he was 39 and he was skinny, and that shit didn't work out well for him either. That's my first fall. You know what I'm saying? It was cool.
How
You know
many
what I
times did you fall on this trip?
Well, I didn't fall more than
How many
once.
times did you fall on this
The
trip?
second one was more of a something I'm still feeling to
stumble?
the day. Oh, so it was more than a fucking stumble.
Ooh.
We getting ready. I'm like, oh shit. I left my bottle of liquor in my man room. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
let me go get my bottle of liquor, cause nigga don't be drinking my fucking Jameson. It's my Jameson. So I go across the pool and I'm walking around the pool, and something told me, oh, here's a shortcut. So I try to, instead of like going around the pool, I just wanted to like jump across the little corner of it diagonally
Of the pool.
of the pool. You know how they had them little drainage gaps there and shit. So and it's like a little lip right next to the drainage gap, and my right foot landed directly on the lip of the drainage gap, and you know how when your ankle just roll over, this motherfucker rolled over, and it was silent, and all I heard was pop. I'm like, oh shit, and I'm like, let me just go ahead and get my bottle, walk it off. I should be all right. Went back in the room and sat down, took a shot, and my fucking ankle swelled up like Sherman Clump. And needless to say, I missed the club that night. I missed the club that night. I stayed in, got some of the best sleep ever. Missed the club, woke up, could not walk on it, stuck my foot in a jacuzzi for like 3 hours. Turned that shit on and whatnot outside. I'm just sitting at the edge of the pool, fire ants crawling around me. It's a thing, it's a vibe. It's vacation, right? And bubbling up and whatnot, just trying to, so I finally got it to soothe off enough so I can continue the rest of my vacation. Long story less long, I'm the falling guy on vacation now, and I don't appreciate it at all. So now I have to do something to not be
Falling after 40.
dog. That shit is different. That's different, yo. You shouldn't be allowed to fall now. God should not let you fall.
I did tell you.
You fell down the
'cause you-
steps. Yeah, I remember.
And I stayed on the couch for the rest of the day.
My cousin fell down the steps of him when he bought his house. He's 45 now. And, Kaheem fell down the steps. So we was at his crib last weekend because his daughter graduated from Thomas. She was
Both of them graduated.
she was part of that weird Thomas Jefferson University graduation
Oh, my
ceremony.
God,
Yeah,
yeah.
So he went to
Found out what happened with that.
oh yeah, she's goofy. So
Well, no, they gave her the
phonetic soundings.
spellings,
So
which you would think helps.
well, no, it's not.
They just gave her like for our cards. I saw our cards,
right.
and they had our name on it
Yeah.
and the phonetic spelling underneath.
She was just too lazy to look at the name. She felt like she
Right.
could just say the shit through the phonetic spelling. No, you're
No,
supposed to
look at the name.
look at the name. Look at the name itself. She fixed it after like the first 50 people.
Still,
Yeah.
that's 50 people,
That's pissed off that you
right?
like the one boy.
Was his
She was
daughter
like
one of the names?
Tome. No. She got
Oh,
she got
okay.
my
She
cousin
got it
name
right, too.
Yeah. It's Angelina Saunders. That's all you got to know. She'd have fucked that up though.
Mm-hmm.
One boy, she was like, his name was Thomas Billy Gardner or something. He's like,
Yeah.
Tommy. He was like, Thomas. I know he want to say Thomas, bitch. The fuck is wrong with you?
I know a lot of them called out their corrections.
Yeah, but so
Excuse me.
there's nothing sly to say. Just don't be the falling guy on vacation. Keep upright. Protect your neck and your muscles at all time. My fucking foot still hurts. Yeah, still
When
hurts.
did you get back from vacation?
That would be last Monday.
You putting on icy hot or what are you doing?
Shut up. I got a little massage.
I'm not even going front.
I got a massage gun.
I have my icy hot at home. When I
Mhm.
get out the shower, I hit my knee off,
Mm-hmm.
and I have icy hot at work. I have a lot of walking to do now.
You have
New job.
icy hot at work.
Mhm.
Put it on your feet or just your knees.
I mean,
Just your knees.
'cause that's the only part that hurts. That's the only part that hurts.
Yeah, the knees is a
Oh, that's
bitch.
knees.
These new knees. I think at about
Need an operation.
50. I think I'm gonna get these motherfuckers replaced. Yeah, I'm getting them out of here.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm get these motherfuckers replaced at 50.
Yep.
Give myself what you call shit. I'm almost coming up to my prostate exams too. You know, it's about that time. I don't know. Listen, man, get a girl one. Get a lady to do it. I don't want no man doing it. Cause you tickle my
You go to.
nipples. She tickle my nipples. It might work.
Oh,
might be a
I'm
whole.
trying to tell you,
Might be a whole vibe.
the best sleep I've ever had
Yeah.
was when I had my colonoscopy.
You had a colonoscopy? You so fucking old.
Hey,
Did they give you the video?
no. They's like, we're gonna put you to sleep,
Mm-hmm.
and when you wake up, it's all done.
Any
And-
any residual pain after that? Really?
They were like, all right, we already put the drip in you. You should be asleep soon. So in my head, I'm like, I want to see how fast this sleep is going to come upon me
Mm-hmm.
and put you to sleep. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to remember the last, from the moment she said it to the last number I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 1 minute.
How long did it take?
1 minute.
How long did the colonoscopy take itself?
It was an hour.
An hour and a half. All that ass needed an extra half hour.
Whatever. Whatever.
All right, y'all. Well, we are out of here, man.
I woke up. I was like, oh, we done.
You get woke
I
up
was in recovery. I'm like,
damn, no cigarette. And we out.
I'm trying to tell you, because they tell you somebody has to come get you.
Mm-hmm.
Because like this stuff is still in your system.
Mm-hmm.
And so where I had it done, it was at Temple, so it was not far from my mom.
Right.
So went back to my mom's house.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "You want something to eat?" No, I got to get in your bed. I laid down and went to sleep for like 3 more hours. I was like this.
Well, this has been, oh my gosh, I didn't even say the number of the episode. Is this episode 182? Holy shit. 182? 181? I don't fucking know.
Ciao.
What? Hold on. We got to check.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for, I didn't even say the name of the what you call it episode. I think it's episode 181, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this has been episode 181 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. I'm going to check that just to be certain that that's what it is. Oh man, let me see.
So March 23rd.
Yeah.
That was episode 177. March 23rd. That's March. I'm just looking for.
Yeah. So it's episode. It is episode, yes, 181. So, thank y'all for joining us on episode 181 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. It is me. I am him. And after this, I will be doing the soft opening. Right after we talk about fucking colonoscopies and shit. About soft openings. It's fucking crazy. Love y'all dearly. And until next week, yeah, we'll see you. Have a happy Memorial Day. Watch the fireworks, get drunk. Hey, do your thing. Enjoy your day off. Anything left to say?
Have a good weekend.
Peace out. Deuces. I'm out.
You have your extra day off.
Fuckers.
Well, you shouldn't be such a smart mouth, Mr. Know-It-All.